Hey guys, Tony here from WarcraftTV.com, and in today's video we're doing the grind. We are in Scarlet Monastery in the Graveyard doing a dungeon. So let's see, I'm on a level 30 mage. She's an Arcane Mage, human. On the Alliance side, one of the rare times I actually play an Alliance character. I normally play Horde. But I just love these mages so much. I love playing them. So here we are. We're in the Graveyard section of Scarlet Monastery. It is the lowest level section of the monastery. There's some other dungeons in here as well that are higher level. Not too much higher, but higher than what I am. I'm only 30 in this. So let's see what we got here. We got a warrior tank, and he looks pretty gung-ho. This is probably the hardest pull in the whole dungeon. This room right here, there's enough mobs in there that it could really cause groups trouble. I've actually had a couple of groups come in here and we ended up wiping on it because they ended up pulling the whole room, and apparently they think they're level 85 or something. And they're wrong. They're not. So when you pull this room, you got to be careful. You pull them in separate packs. There's I believe there's 4 different groups of mobs in here, so you want to pull them individually if you can. If you got a really good tank and a really good healer, I guess you could pull 2 at a time, pull half the room. But you got to be real careful not to pull the boss that's in here at the same time with the mobs, because that'll just cause you lots of problems. So you see, as a caster, I just normally stand back behind this little doorway here. Makes it really easy. I got perfect line of sight on my targets and pretty good range on a mage. Same with warlocks. I'm sure hunters is probably pretty easy as well. So we had a warrior tank, a druid healer, a paladin, and a rogue for DPS, plus my mage. And I'm not running recount on here. I don't normally run it on low dungeons. I notice a lot of people tend to do that. I don't really see the point of rubbing it in at level 30. What's the point of that? But to each his own. So here we go. So they're over here on the boss and a couple more mobs. That's the boss talking there. And you see they're basically torturing guys in this room here, which we don't care about. We want to kill everybody. So this tank is really good. I'm real impressed with him for a low-level warrior. He's really good. Looks like he's 31 in this video. I don't know any of these guys. This is just a random pug from the Dungeon Finder, which, gotta love the Dungeon Finder, by the way. Sometimes you get a good draw, sometimes you don't, you know. That's just the way it goes when you're in a public forum like that. So here's the other group of ads that we gotta kill. And like I said, I am playing an Arcane Mage. At these low levels, Arcane Mages still do some pretty good damage. That rogue, he's not... Ooh, level 31. Nice. That's good. We got a talent point out of it, too. The rogue's not really doing a lot of damage here. In vanilla rogues, you know, Burning Crusade, they got a lot better. They were pretty good in Burning Crusade. In Wrath of Lich King, they just dominated because they got Fan of Knives, which was great for AoE. So, come out of the hallway here. Got a couple little ads. They drop fast. The ads in the hallways drop really fast. It's the ones inside the rooms, and then when we go up this stairwell, we'll be out in the actual graveyard portion of this dungeon. And you kind of have to be careful. You want to stay, unless you're going to clear the whole place, you want to stay on the road in front of us here. As you'll see, I think it's the druid ends up pulling an extra group of ads from the side as we're walking down. Really, the aggro in here is pretty big. So, unless you're going to clear the whole room and you feel like fighting everybody in the graveyard, you know, just stick to the roads. Let your tank. And as a caster, at least just stand back and do what you do best. You know, clicking buttons fast. That's what we do. So, real easy loot. There's not really anything of value to a caster in here. I've ran this, you know, hundreds of times in the past couple of years, and I don't think I ever got anything out of Graveyard that was good for a caster, except for maybe the offhand that falls off the final boss, which is coming up ahead. At the end of this little walkway here, we go inside a building, and here's a good view of the graveyard. You can see everything. There's ads all along the left and the right, but At the end of this walkway, see right there, the druid pulls the extra ads. At the end of this walkway, we go down inside the little mausoleum area, and there's a final boss in there. And there's a pretty good offhand that falls off that boss for this level, if you're a caster. Other than that, I don't think there's really anything worthwhile in here except just racking up XP. See, that warrior's pretty good. I like him. Got pretty good attention span. I've been in raids with warriors that were tanking, and they didn't have the attention span of this guy, so I'm pretty impressed with him at a low level. It's pretty good. It's always nice when you have a tank that actually knows what they're doing. Same with healers. As long as you got a healer that can keep that tank up and not pull extra ads, that would be nice. But no big deal. This is also the graveyard where you do the Headless Horseman at the higher level when the Halloween festivals come around, you know. So that's nice. Hallow's Eve, I believe is what it's called. So you come in here and you get to fight the Headless Horseman. That's pretty awesome. So if you haven't done that, get to the max level so you can do it. It's pretty awesome. He drops a really nice helmet if you're a plate wearer. Does the voice of him. It's pretty cool. See, look, see, they pulled extra ads again. So we got a bunch of extra ads running around in here. I think he pulled 2 packs plus the one that I think it was either the druid or the paladin brought in. Might have been the paladin since he's dead. So one of them aggroed and pulled an extra group of ads inside the mausoleum with us, but we managed to get through it. Like I said, really good tank, pretty good heals. Only lost the paladin, but he's probably the one that aggroed them in the first place. I didn't quite take a look at that. You see everything, all the greens that are dropping, there's really nothing for a caster. And then the bosses in here, the blues they drop, really nothing for a caster, so I'm going to go ahead and get him rezzed up. Okay, and then we come around the corner, there's another group of ads. This is a really easy dungeon, nothing to it. It's pretty straightforward. As long as you got a good tank and good heals and some decent DPS, you get through it pretty quick. In less than 10 minutes, so very good. Nice XP, as you saw I leveled in here already once. Pretty nice. I do not have any heirlooms on this character. She's alone on a server, so still pretty nice. And being human, she gets the extra reputation. I am wearing I believe I'm wearing Ironforge's tabard there. I'm already exalted with Stormwind, level 30, so that's pretty good. And revered, almost exalted with Ironforge. So it's pretty nice. If you roll a human, you get the extra bonus, reputation bonus, which is pretty awesome. Now I am in a level 21 guild at this time. So I got the leveling bonuses, reputation bonuses, all the bonuses that come with it since they implemented the new guild perks and such. So it's pretty nice. So here's the final boss. Go ahead and pop my lifeblood, which gives me a little bit of haste at this level, which is nice. The healing doesn't really matter since I'm not taking damage, but so everybody's up there, looking pretty good. This boss goes down pretty quick, like I said. It's kind of a no-brainer dungeon. As long as you got a good tank and good heals, it's real easy to get through. So this boss talks some smack, and you'll see he drops the offhand for the casters, which I don't need. I've got a blue quality staff here, so that's done. There's that. We'll just pass on that. Go ahead and say thanks, guys. And that's the end of this video. So thanks for checking out the grind. Do me a favor, subscribe to my channel, and that way you get all the videos. You get notified whenever there's a new one. I'll talk to you later. See ya.